What's up, YouTube? Okay, so as you can probably tell, I'm doing a breeding guide part 2. My previous breeding guide was a pretty basic one, but it was quite involved as well. So you probably won't understand this video that well if you haven't actually watched that one, or if you don't have any background knowledge on this thing. So you may want to watch that video first. I'll put that into the description of the video if you just click down there. So, I wanted to cover how to breed genderless Pokemon in this episode. It's a little bit more tricky because you can't actually, as the name suggests, you can't really breed the same Pokemon together. The Pokemon I'm going to be using in this video is Metang. I have not done a Metagross, so this should be fun for me as well. See if I can get a 5 IV Beldum out of it. So I caught a Metang from the Friend Safari. Let's see what its IVs are. They are HP and speed. That's a good start. The special defense is high and dry, but that's alright. So I've already got in my party a Ditto that is... Let me just check this Ditto that I've got in my party. This is actually for the second stage. It'll just save me doing it later on. I'll keep it in my party. So the Ditto that I might breed it with is this one. Okay. It has HP, attack, and speed. So what I want to try and do is get those HP and attack and speed onto it. But before I do that, I sort of jumped a little step there. Before you do that, let's get the nature right. So I'm just going to grab a Ditto out of my box. If I can just find an adamant one, because that's what I want. Ooh. No adamant there. Check in here. Damn, I hope I freaking got one. Ah, there we go, perfect. Okay, so that's adamant. I'm not really going for IVs this time for the first round of breeding. You can if you really want to be picky like that, like if you want to try and speed things up, but I'm not going to. Let's fly to the Camp Red Town. Okay. Yeah, so as I explained before, I have done quite a few genderless pokes already. Obviously haven't shown them, but I've done some interesting ones like Togepi, which actually can't breed with itself either. You need to actually have a Togetic, then breed it. Then you can breed it with itself. So there's a few interesting ones there. I've done an Electrode, got perfect IVs in that as well. So I've done a couple of good ones, which is cool. So I must already have some eggs in there. I'll just quickly get rid of them. Okay, let me just take these pokes out. Take back. Oh, I was just getting a chest bin for my Pokedex on this game. Just, yes, we want to take the Ditto back as well. I apologise for all this. Okay, now, what we want to do is, we want to go into your bag, and obviously you need Destiny Knot and Everstone again, same kind of thing. We'll go down. Where's Destiny Knot? Okay, I think they're at the bottom, so I didn't sort it out properly. That makes things a lot easier. Okay, actually, sorry, for the first step, you only need Everstone. So we want to put the Everstone on the poke that has adamant nature. Give it to that. That's all cool. That's got it. Now, as you can see, I'll just quickly show you so you know what's going on too. I'll bring it up on the screen. So, my Ditto has got, the adamant Ditto is holding Everstone. That's my Ditto there. So, now what you need to do is go talk to the lady, leave your Pokemon, so leave your Metang in there. It doesn't need an item or anything. I'm not really trying to go for IVs for this first step. I mean, you can if you really want to, but I'm just going to do it this way because I like doing the IVs later on after the nature thing gets out of the way, so I don't introduce any random IVs. Okay, so they're in there, and I'm just going to actually... That'll do for a second. Okay, so I'll be back in like 2 seconds just grabbing this egg. Unfortunately, Beldum's a little bit of a slow breeder, so I'll be back in like a few minutes. I just quickly used one. I was about to hatch another one, but I did find an adamant Beldum in my box, so I just thought I'd use that instead of running around hatching it, since Beldum is so freaking annoying to hatch. Okay, so anyway, when you've got your Beldum with adamant nature, what you want to do is grab your Ditto. Then I'm using one that has HP, attack, and speed that are all 31 IV. Now, what you want to do is you want to keep that adamant nature on the Beldum. So you want to give that the Everstone, and then you want to give the Destiny Knot to Beldum, right? No, to Ditto. Okay, so they both got the items. Alright, now talk to this lady here. Click leave. Now you want to leave the Ditto. Yep, we'll leave the Ditto there, and then we'll, would you like us to raise another? Yes, we do. And then we'll put the Beldum in there with the Ditto. So what I'm really trying to do here is to get a Beldum with 31 IV and HP, attack, and speed, so I can get a 3 straight off the bat, which will be really, really good and make it a lot easier for me. It may be a little bit time consuming, but I'm pretty sure I can actually do this. So I will be back when I've got a 3 IV Ditto for you. I can even show you the IV checker as well. So I'll be back in hopefully half an hour or so. Okay guys, I just hatched a Beldum and it was pretty good. It actually didn't have the 3 IVs, all of them, but it actually had, let's just see, it had the attack and its speed. So out of the 3 stats that I wanted, it had both of them. Now all I have to do now to get that 3 is to go back all the way back to Camphria Town. Let me just go fly here. Now I want to upgrade the Beldum that's already in there, because that one doesn't have any IVs that I want in it. I think it's got a couple of dodgy ones and special attack that I don't really want. So I want to upgrade that Beldum, so then I can be breeding with a Ditto with 3 and a Beldum with 2, which will make you have 5 31 IVs in total to work with, which is not too bad. Might as well just grab this egg anyway. Grab that. Okay, it could be a good one. I might get lucky and get all 3, but I doubt it. Okay, no, I don't want to use my fishing rod. Get in the freaking door already. Okay, I'll take this back. Take back. Keep the Ditto in there, because we still want to keep that Ditto, because we want to get a Beldum that has attack, speed, and HP. We've got a Beldum at the moment we just hatched that had attack and speed. So by putting that Beldum back in, you have a higher chance of getting attack, speed, and HP, attack, and speed, because the other one actually had none of those. So we'll take the Everstone from that, give the Everstone to the new Beldum we got, give that to him. Now we're working with much better odds now. So in my next batch of eggs, I should have a decent, a more decent chance of getting what I want. So we'll leave that Beldum in there with the Everstone on. As I said, the Ditto's already got the Destiny Knot on it. So I'll come back and when I've got all 3 IVs for Beldum. Okay guys, I'm back at the IV checker, so let's check out these Beldums that I got. I should have a good chance of getting it, actually. We got attack and speed on that one. We're sort of going for HP, attack, and speed. So we want to get that 3 IV. Oh, outstanding. HP, attack. Okay, cool. That's the attack, HP, attack, speed one. So what I'm going to do now is I can now replace. Let me just release these other ones. I don't really need them. I can just I can replace the Beldum in the daycare now, and I can also replace the Ditto as well, because I want to get the defense and special defense now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to withdraw a Ditto that has defense and special defense. defense, special defense, and speed. Perfect. That's awesome. I also got an extra speed stat on that as well. It does help having 3 dittos as well. So I'll withdraw that one. And let's just quickly go back to past Camford Town and fly there. So at the moment I've got a Beldum with 3 perfect IVs, HP, attack, and speed. So now we're going for a Beldum with we're going for all 5, or we can go for a 4, like HP, attack, speed, HP, defense, HP, attack, defense, speed, or HP, attack, speed, special defense, something like that. So we can upgrade that this 3 one we just hatched to a 4, or we can go straight for the 5. But we'll start this one first. We might be able to skip out a little stage. We don't need the egg from this guy because I've already got the best possible combination I can get out of those, which is a 3. Okay, let's get the pokes back. We'll take the Ditto back. Yes, we want him back. Thank you. Alright, and yes, we want the Beldam back as well, because we've got 2 new breeding partners to put in. Okay, so once again, grab the items off your Pokemon, grab the Destiny Knot, and grab the item off your Beldum, which is the Everstone. Now, same deal. With your new Beldum, re-give it the Everstone that you just took off the other Beldum. And with your new Ditto you're introducing with the stats that you don't have, it's also good, say, I need defense and special defense. If it's got another one you need, or you already have, that's really good because that's helping you guarantee another stat. So that's good. It gives a higher chance. Probably don't try and introduce, you don't want to introduce special attack because obviously Metagross is a physical attacker. Well, on this I don't want to introduce any special attack at all. So even if you have a defense and special defense Ditto, that's fine as well. But if it's got another stat that you already have that can be really handy as well. So give those items to your poke, and let's dump them in the daycare again. Put that Beldum in. Okay, that's in. And yes, we want to raise another. And I'll put the... Wait, that's the right... Yeah, that's the right Ditto. Nicknaming them as well makes it much easier. Then you can tell what it's got. So defense, special defense, and speed. So now we've got a combination of Dittos that have got every single IV that we actually need. Wow, that's really loud. So as I said before, we got a combination for all the IVs we now need, which is really good because now we have a chance of getting a 5 IV now. You can also go for getting a 4, then upgrading that Beldum once again. So then we have a higher IV count. At the moment, we've got an IV count of... We've got 3 in the Ditto, and we've got 3 in the Beldum. So we've got a IV count at the moment of 7 perfect IVs out of 12, and each Ditto passes on 5 of their stats. So we've got a decent chance. We've got 6 out of 12 at the moment, which is fairly decent. We can try and go for probably best to go for a 4 now. If you get a 4 with all those stats in it, then you can just but you always have to have that Ditto there. That Ditto has to always be there. So you have to continually upgrade your Beldum, as you can't breed the 2 Beldums together. So I'm going to do a little bit more breeding and try and go for a 4 IV Beldum that has got all the stats that Ditto doesn't. So that Ditto has it's got defense, special defense, and speed. So I need a Beldum that has HP, attack, and 4 of those, and another 2 of those is like it could have defense. It could have HP, attack, defense, and special defense. That's right. As long as this new Beldum that you're breeding has HP and attack and 2 other max stats that Ditto has, that can be your new Beldum you can use. So any of those kind of combinations are fine as long as they include the ones your Ditto doesn't have, and there's no point upgrading your Beldum if it's not any better. That won't increase your chances at all. Okay, so I'm going to be back in a little bit, grabbing some eggs and see if I can go for a 4. Okay, I am back, and I'm going to check my my first batch of eggs, and see if I can find a 4 IV Beldum. So we are looking for HP, attack, and plus 2 other ones that the Ditto already has. Let's have a look. Okay. Oh, outstanding. Oh, special defense and speed. Okay. So that's not good enough. We're going for a 4, but we need HP and attack plus 2 others. Okay. Okay, another outstanding. HP, attack, defense, speed. Oh, that's perfect. There's a Beldum. That's the Beldum. Perfect Beldum. We need. So that's going to upgrade the Beldum we've already got in there with 3 IVs. So we'll get rid of all the other ones. Okay. I can also tell if they're max or not just by looking at their actual stats at level 1. You can tell there's a slight little difference in some of the numbers on there. So that's a perfect 4 IV there. The only stat that it's missing now is special defense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace that Beldum there and breed it up against that Ditto again, because that Ditto, if you remember, still has it's got defense, special defense, and speed. So it's still got that special defense stat, and that's really all I need to breed it with. Plus, it's got 2 other stats as well that I need, so that's really, really handy. Okay, let's do this. I'm not too far away from getting this Beldum perfect now. So sweet. I can use this in battles as well. Let me see. I won't worry about it. So I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get a 5 that quickly. It's better with a high IV chance. Okay, I want to show it in stages as well, because this is how you should be doing it, in stages, rather than waiting for a 5 IV. The chances aren't very flash at this stage. Okay, oh, no, I don't want to take that back. Okay, so, same old thing again. With the Beldum, you just got back, take the Everstone from it. Now give the Everstone to the new Beldum that has 4 perfect IVs. And drop him back into daycare now. There we go. So 4 IVs. 4 IVs in Beldum and 3 IVs in Ditto. All perfect ones. So we're now working at a 7 out of 12 max stats. So there's only... we're starting to get quite a decent... I better give this a save real quickly. We're working at quite a decent thing now. So the last step now is to try and go for the perfect 5 IV. I'm not sure how long this is going to take me, because this is probably the longest part, getting the hardest one. But yeah, hopefully I can get it soon, and I will show you. I will show you at the end with my eggs and stuff. Okay, so should be back soon, maybe an hour or so. What's up, guys? Okay, so after a few hours of hardcore hatching eggs, I've actually found one, and this took really long time, like a really long time. So I'm just going to see if I can find it. It's in one of these HP speed. That's not it. It's one of these ones. It's one of the first 2 or 3. I think so. Here it is. I think attack, defense, but oh, it doesn't have HP. I'm pretty sure it's one of these ones. What I'm going to do here is... Oh, I think this could be... Okay, so HP, attack, defense, special defense, and speed. So that's a perfect Beldum right there. So right for you, that was done from scratch, and you've seen everything I've do. I haven't done anything magical, just done lots of eggs, and that's really how you do it. I might as well check these other ones. We'll see what they are. That's my 4th one. Outstanding. HP, attack, defense, special defense, what? Wait, was that the one I just did? Let me see. No, I think I picked the wrong one. No. That's the one I picked before. Whoops. I was like, I can't have got 2 of them in a row. Let me go down to the 4th one. I did the same one again. HP, attack, defense. Oh, that was a 4. That was really close. We'll check the last one. There's a chance of getting this and not very high. Oh. Another 4. So it was the third one here that had all the good stats. Okay, so HP, attack, defense, special defense, and you can see speed. And it says stats like those, they simply can't be beat. That means they're 31. So that's everything you need to actually know about breeding a genderless poke. Beldum is a pretty good example as well, because it can't learn any egg moves or anything like that. So that's probably the prime example. I have done Electrode as well. I did that with a Dream World as well. There's a little bit more tricky involved because you got to hang on to the Dream World. So I'll even show you I'll even bring it up on my game. Yeah, so it's you can see its stats there. Clear body. Cools. So yeah, I hope you found this video interesting. And if you want to see any more little tips and tricks, I've got I can actually do a video on how to show how to do like egg moves and stuff. There's a little bit involved in that as well. If you want to know how to get some egg moves across, and I could even do a team builder, basic Wi-Fi battle team builder. I could show you how to get some Dream World abilities and hordes, like specific ones, or as example. I can show you loads of things. Just leave a comment below and tell me what you'd like to see, and I'll try my very best to do a video on it and cover everything people would like to see. If you found this video helpful, any likes and comments on the video, I really appreciate it as well. And I'm really happy because I just got a 5 IV Beldum. So thanks for taking the time to watch my videos, everyone. Peace out.